Hi everyone, it's Johnny here from Prozone Music, and today I'm going to be talking about the 180 series of Bach Stradivarius trumpets. So they've condensed certain areas of their trumpet lineup and expanded in other areas. So I'm going to be doing a few videos about the different models that they now make. There's three pro level ones, the 170, the 180 and the 190 series of trumpets, and I'm going to be doing different videos about each of those models, and today it's on the 180 series. So the 180 37 is probably the most widely played orchestral trumpet around the UK and probably around the world. It still sells really well here in the UK, just plays really great in all situations. So if you're looking for an all-rounder on a pro trumpet, that's definitely a good starting point. So they make two bell sizes now as standard. They make their 37 bell and their 43 bell. The number just denotes the bell mandrel that they use when they're forming that bell. So the 37 has a slightly later taper and the 43 is slightly more open towards the valve block. Just allows you to have a slightly larger sound, whereas the 37 is a bit more direct for that punchy orchestral sound that some people really like. As well as those two bell shapes, they also make them in a standard and reverse lead pipe, as they always did. Now the change there is that the old reverse lead pipe models used to have a lightweight valve block, and the code was an LR trumpet, so a lightweight valve block on there. Now here at Prozone we did stock the London model, as we called it, which was a reverse lead pipe trumpet with a standard weight valve block, and they've now adopted that into their series of trumpets. So now the standard reverse lead pipe 180 series trumpet has a standard weight valve block, similar to, in fact it's the same spec as what we stocked as our London model. So that I know there's lots of people around the UK that play that trumpet and really enjoy it. So if you're looking to renew it or upgrade it, then there's an option there in the standard Bach catalogue. Now they also come in silver plate and lacquer, as I've got behind me. The silver plate's slightly harder wearing, I'd say, and is a little bit brighter. There's myths about whether it is or isn't. I tend to find it is, just because you're adding another resonant metal onto the brass. But there's, yeah, ifs and buts about that. They do still make other models, but they're going to be a custom model and they'll take a little bit longer to arrive. We still do have in the shop some residual models which have lasted over from previous generations. So we've got a 37G here with a gold brass bell. That would now be a custom order. We do have some remaining if you want to come and try them out. We also have a 72G with the larger 72 bell, which is a really popular jazz and more commercial trumpet. So if you want to come and try that one out as well. So yeah, just to repeat, there's a 37 and 43 bells as standard. They come in both standard and reverse lead pipe and in silver and lacquer. And that's your 8 variants of 180 series trumpets. Now we've got pretty much all of them in stock at the moment. They do tend to go out fairly quick, but they do come back in fairly quickly as well. So it's great. So if you want to come into the store and try them all out, then that'll be super. I've also got other videos coming up on 170 and 190 series trumpets. So be sure to keep your eye out for those ones. Cheers.